Critical One Gaming here. This is Eddy, and I'm playing Guild Wars 2 today. What I am hopefully going to do right now is show off one of Guild Wars 2's world bosses, that is, if I can make sure I don't die. It's a little bit hard to survive here, especially on my character class. The event will take off soon. There's just one more settlement that needs to be secured, and then the boss will emerge. These little things running around right here, these are Karka. They're tough little buggers when you fight them solo. Even the smaller ones, which are supposed to be the weaker ones, are fairly tough. I'm gonna just go head over to the starting point right now. Oh, she's up. She is up and she is ready to go. Where is she? Yeah, there's about to be a lot of names popping up on screen shortly. Where is the queen? Those are veteran Karka, which are pretty big in themselves. It looks like that's the queen right over there next to the commander tag. Man, I gotta get these names off the screen. There's way too many up. So this is one of the bosses. This is the Karka Queen. And as you can see, these bosses draw a lot of people in. Essentially, there's what's called a... Oh, that was the wrong button. I meant to hit escape and I teleported right in. I'm playing ranged right now. I don't... Alright, options. Check that. Get rid of all player names because I don't want to see every player's name on my screen right now. There are way too many. So as you can see though, there's a bunch of little hatchlings running around. There's lower level Karka all behind us. There's even champion level Karka. There's AoE skills being blasted all around us. Losing a little bit of HP here. And I think this is only the first form. I think there's multiple forms to this boss. Most bosses there are. Either it'll be a different form or they'll go into different attack sequences where once set action happens they start using new abilities. All those little blue symbols are dead people. They're people who need to be revived and or are in a down state. Which you can still revive people in a down state, but when they're in the down state, essentially they can fight back, and they'll be able to actually heal themselves, and you can heal them quicker when they're in the down state. But if they die while in the down state, then it takes a lot longer to resurrect them. And that was much easier than I remembered. So that's the Karka Queen. Got a couple rewards here, but my bags are full, as per usual. So we'll take those. There's a bunch of chests lying around. Jeez. Can't deposit anymore. I'm gonna have to salvage stuff. Oh no. I wish I had, like, infinite bank slots. My bank in this game is just not big enough. Nowhere near big enough. Ugh. I'm gonna sit here and waste all my time just clearing space to get my rewards. So many items. Let's see what else we got. There's a steel chest right there. there's a grand chest over here. This is the actual reward chest. That's what I wanted. So, what I just got was part of a collection. And these collections, they're specialization collections. This is Mistward War Boots. So now all I need for that is to purchase the Mistward Boot insignia from Silver Wastes. And I will be given these boots. These little spiky boots. I love them. The whole set looks incredible. It's not for this, for my armor class. I wear medium armor on this character, but my heavy classes will be able to wear that. Now, I just gotta figure out what the next boss is. Verdant Brink. I don't know if I want to do that boss. Alright, so what I think I'll do now is I'll go into World vs. World to show a little bit of that off. No, there's no queue for that one. Really? There's a queue of one? Alright, I guess I'm gonna run around and murder some Karka. Who is this guy? This is one of my favorite games in the world. I used to binge play Guild Wars 1 like it was my job. There was one summer for 3 months straight, all I did was play Guild Wars. It's unbelievable. Now it's so funny playing this class because it's a thief, but they created specializations, and initially the staff was not a weapon that the thief could use. And if you don't know anything about this game, basically your first 5 skills are based off of what weapon you pick. So if you have a one-handed weapon, your main hand weapon will determine the first 3 skills that you have. And if you have a offhand weapon, the last 2 skills over here are going to be determined by that. So, for example, if I go into equipment and I have, oh, my beautiful bolt, and I throw bolt on with, actually I'll put my Mistforged daggers on. Beautiful weapons, by the way. And so now the cloak and dagger, that's attached to the dagger. These 3 skills are attached to the sword, which, by the way, looks like this. Yeah, that's right. I am the Angel of Death. Another cool thing I like about this game is PvP. They have a couple things you can do, and they're called finishers. And this is one of my finishers, which I think is wonderful. I love it. But there's different ones that you can go and equip. Whenever you kill an opponent, those things will happen. Like, drop a snow globe on them. Just goofy things. Drop a bunch of presents. Halloween, you get the Scarecrow finishers, which go like that. Mad King, which is another Halloween finisher. Snowman, Christmas finisher. There's just a bunch of them. I don't even have most of them unlocked. Like, I mean, what's better than taunting your opponent with a minstrel finisher? I mean, let's be realistic. Not much. I mean, there's all sorts of cool stuff, and these actually happen, like, in the game. Like, everyone around you could see this. Exactly what I'm showing you on here. I just think they're really cool. It's just a nice little touch. Now, let's see. Where am I going? Well, it looks like this place is under attack. We're not red though. At least I don't think we are. No, we're blue. We're blue team, so I really should be hitting anything that's red around here. So, hey look, a red supply camp. I'm running right by it. Got a couple of teammates coming here. Let's see. Alright, so there's already people over here trying to take this, so we'll jump in and we'll help them out. Oh, we got 33 seconds before we will be able to fully take this. Basically, after you take a supply depot like this, which, if you don't know anything about World vs. World, you get blueprints, which are things like this. I have 6 catapult blueprints, 6 arrow cart blueprints, 4 ballista, and you can build siege weapons. And what happens is the siege weapons allow you to take castles faster. That's essentially what they do. You can fight off enemies better with arrow carts and such. And if you load up your entire crew with enough siege, you can basically just run up onto a castle or a tower. Oh, I'm already full on supply. Just run up onto a castle, a tower, and just drop a catapult or two. There's also siege golems, and they run really slow, but once you actually get them next to the tower, they deal a lot of damage. What's really fun is when you have a mesmer on your crew and you can teleport things, like you can make portals. So the mesmer, as long as the mesmer can reach that location, just drop a portal in one spot, pop up in another, drop a portal in the second spot, and for example, if your golem moves slow, it'll teleport the golem to where the mesmer is, so they're covering all that ground without having to walk the entire way. Yeah, there we go. There's a commander and the crew. So now that I've found a commander, things will get interesting. We'll demonstrate what World vs. World's really about. As you can see, up based on not only just my mini map, but based on the people in front of me, there's just a ton of people. You can get hundreds of people in one little fight in World vs. World. And it's not just strictly PvP, there are PvE enemies in here too, which come in the form of guards, tower guards, yeah, I can't remember the name of the main boss in the tower, but tower lords, they're called lords. Oh, come on. Ah, I missed the cap. Could've used the EXP. Man, we got like a Super Saiyan friggin' cat in here. What the hell? Where the hell did he get that hair, fucking Goku? Like, I'm gonna make Vegeta jealous. That is insane. I didn't even know you could do that. This dude's glowing and everything. Looks like he's Super Saiyan with an Kaioken activated. Or maybe he's Super Saiyan God, just without red hair. Who knows, but he looks cool. I'm kinda jealous right now. But we're about to blow this tower to pieces. Got some enemies up here. Unfortunately, my dumbass does not have my bow on because I took it off to show off my legendary weapon. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my bow back on so that I can blast these dudes up on the wall. Because basically we want to defend our stuff so that we can get it built up. If we can't get it built up, we're not going to tear this wall down. Oh, they're going to try to... Okay, so those were just guards. Let's see. Walls at 42% already. Now, these are wooden walls. If this was an upgraded keep, it would take a little bit longer. Wooden walls go down quick. And this is a guild catapult. Guild catapults are way higher level than regular catapults, so they do more damage. On top of that, by playing World vs. World, you gain race. And what you can do is you can level up different abilities. And for each ability, you get new skills, you can do more damage. There's just a whole bunch of things you can do. I'll try to turn this down a little bit. Getting a little loud. So just hop into the fight and go. And here we go. I'm probably gonna have to clear my bags. Yep, my bags are full again. God, I just never have enough space. Always gotta clear them. And then next thing I know, my crafting storage is going to be full and I'm not going to have enough room to compact stuff. It gets real loud there when you're in the middle of a fight. Oh, which commander to follow? I'm going to go with the guy in the red tag. He looks pretty cool. I mean, look at this guy. He has got some incredible armor. I'm wondering if that's the legendary armor. Because I haven't seen the legendary armor yet. Keep hitting these, get some swiftness. Grant myself some swiftness. Ooh, tower capture chest. Sweet. Get some potions of PvP, deposit that. Man, things are getting... Oh, I get another chest. Triumphant rewards chest, that's the other cool thing. You can unlock stuff just by playing. Like, you can play just World vs. World if you wanted. You'll get loot, you'll get levels. It will basically play just like the regular world, and instead of events, everything's based off of capturing the towers and stuff. So you'll get EXP for capturing towers. Anything that you do is considered an event. So it helps. Alright, we're capturing this from green. We're going to turn this blue. Green's main spawn point is actually right up here too. What's going on with this is World vs. World basically takes servers and it pits the servers against each other, which is ridiculously insane, but it's actually, this weekend has been absolutely incredibly busy. Like, I've had queue lines of like 60 to 70 people just to get into World vs. World, and as you can see, there's just tons of people. There's a whole line of people behind us. This is the Zerg train. Man, I'm just, like I said, rewards all over the place. Like, we just captured a couple towers, and I'm just like, I mean, most of the stuff I'm salvaging for other materials, but to put it simply, I'm getting rewards. I can translate a lot of this stuff into gold. Like, there's most of the stuff I just get rid of because, well, it sucks. But Like I said though, this is a game mode that you can play without having to play the base game. You don't have to. Not if you don't want to. Alright, we are next to another tower. I'm gonna guess we're gonna try to take this one out too. Destroy some of the siege here. Use some of my AoE skills. And it's time to build. Didn't even use any of my stuff. So now these are superior flame rams. Not quite as good as the guild ones, but they're better than just the base ones. It's kind of the middleman. Check, there's nothing built up, but there are people in the tower. Are they building catapults on the side? Is that? Oh, there's already a hole. Okay. So we're going in. I guess I gotta pay more attention to chat. This tower apparently had already been blasted into. Now we're just storming in and taking it. Take down the tower, Lord. He's a champion, so he'll give me champion bags, which will have good loot in it. And even if it doesn't have great loot, it's always something that you can use. And get the cap. My world versus world rank right now is only 162. I'd like to get that up. I don't really play enough though. I used to play all the time, but I don't have as much time anymore. Oh, I forget you can't glide in world versus world. Makes me sad. Alright, where are we going? 4 pips earned per tick. So there's this thing called skirmishing in this. And you earn rewards per skirmish. I don't know how... Okay, that's how I check it. So we've got 4 pips right now. Your world has the most war score, and my rank gives me another pip. If I was in a group with other people, I would get another pip. And based on your pip, you get certain rewards. So I think if I had more pips and I was able to, what am I trying to say? And I was able to get like into a group or whatever and get more pips. I think you get 4 pips per skirmish, and then at the end of the skirmish, once you've got enough pips, it'll give you a reward chest. Which I really, really need, because I need these memory of battles that you get from the chests. Because I'm working on another legendary weapon, the Bifrost. It's a legendary staff. Because, well, why not have a legendary staff to go with my legendary sword? You can't go wrong with that. But it's actually a really good looking, ooh, a steel chest.
That's valuable.
Legendary spike, what is that? Combine the legendary spike, 4 gifts of battle, and 250 memories of battle and 2 vision grips within the Mystic Forge to create the gift of conquering. Okay, so I got a legendary level item required for a legendary recipe. I don't even know what the recipe's for, but I mean, who cares? I've got it, right? Now that's just one more thing I can't throw away to fill my friggin' bags up. God, I need bigger bags. I don't think... I can't really get bigger bags, though, without paying for them. I really don't want to pay for more bag space. Come on, Commander, what are we doing? We're in enemy territory. Okay, so they're gonna launch the catapults from over there. Gotcha, I was gonna say, like, what are we doing? Blow this wall apart. Gosh dang it. 7%, come on. Did everyone leave their catapults just because the wall's going to be down soon? There we go. Bust in. Go to take down the Lord. There he is, him and his guards. Nuts in here. The other thing I love about this game, I can run and shoot. I don't have to sit here and wait for some stupid freaking cooldown. Like, I can move and I can target things. It adds for a whole new depth to PvP. Beautiful. Reminds me, I wonder if I'm anywhere near my daily completion. So I need to destroy a caravan or spend 25 badges of honor. Mine some more. Earned another pip. Which translates into more chests. Which translates into I need to clear my bags again. My daily struggle. Well, at this rate, it's like my minutely struggle. Every minute. A poor thief's bags are full. What in the world did I just run past? Salvage hundreds of items. I really can't wait till I complete that mist armor set. Mist Forge, I think. Oops, that's the wrong set. Achievement collection, especially Mist Ward. Can't wait till I complete that set. I've got one of the pieces, I've got the legs. I'll have the boots in no time. And then, oh, they're gonna cap it without me. Gotta move quicker. Or is it already capped? It's already capped. I was all worried for nothing. Super Saiyan Battle Cat. Man, why is everybody moving so quickly? I've got swiftness too, but I'm not moving nearly as fast as them. Let's start teleporting ahead of people. I want to be at the head of the group. Where are we going, man? That guy's staff is one I want too. I think it's called Nevermore. It's a raven staff. Whenever you have it wielded, it shows up with that blue aura in the shape of a raven. But when you have it put away, it's just a wooden staff. That's pretty cool. Oh, that person's got it too. I'm a little jealous right now. Just about everybody's got a legendary weapon now. Hell, when I first made my legendary weapon, Bolt, if you wanted to buy it off the trading post, was like 3,000 gold. To put it simply, about 10 bucks will get you maybe 250 gold right now. At that point in time, $50 would barely get you 100 gold. Like if you wanted to go trading gems from, because there's like a currency exchange. So like you can trade gems. You go to buy gems, you can buy gems. Or you can go to the currency exchange and you can trade 1,291 gems for 250 gold. Okay, so like 25 bucks about, maybe less, is 250 gold. So basically you were looking at a lot of money just for that one weapon. I mean, you gotta imagine it's probably about 300 bucks to buy that weapon straight out if you didn't want to craft it and you went through and paid to get it through gems, which realistically most people don't. It took a long time to craft too, because what you have to do is you have to go through and you have to gather a ton of different materials, and the tier 6 materials get expensive. You have to get basically a whole stack of the tier 6 materials in order to craft some of the what they're called gifts. Ooh, this is a reinforced gate, so this one will take a little bit to take down. On top of that, there's higher level guards hanging out up there. Gotta take out that cannon too. Because if anyone were to be playing right now and they hopped on that cannon, they could do a good bit of damage to us. Yeah, I used to use those to take out huge groups of people. It looks like there's got to be somebody around because somebody's hitting us with, oh, AoE fields. Probably a trebuchet right now too. That or some sort of catapult somewhere. Jeez. God. Well, that was rough. What is hitting us though? Oh, yep. See, there's the enemy group. They just popped right out there. So many of us dead. And what sucks is now I'll have to start way back here. So this might be where I call it. Showed a little bit of world versus world. Showed a good bit. Well, a little bit of a boss. Check the time on the video real quick. About 34 minutes. Not bad. So, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, share. That's Critical One Gaming, and have a good night.